Wait, hold on. This is supposed to be released in Dongbei.
We are here in Beijing, China, where hot new startup BlingABC is making waves. Its online teachers are the superstars of its business. Other staff, like admin, training, quality assurance, and the water guide, offer amazing background support and are highly respected. There is one even backgroundier support that most rely on, yet know so little about. It all started right here.
How do we find and attract the best English teacher in the world?
We need the opinion of someone who is a good judge of character, is able to do high-quality work behind the scenes without the need for attention, and knows how to get results.
Coco was the youngest of 9 children, but was often excluded because he was so small, because he chose to wear clothes, because he had poor eyesight, but mostly because he was so intelligent. He preferred to read English than to join in any crocodile games. He was often excluded from family hunts, which is why Coco is primarily a vegetarian. Though he does eat meat sometimes, but usually only small animals who have committed crimes and/or are menaces to society.
So I met Coco one day when I found him in my backyard reading some classic English literature that I left out on the patio table. We struck up a convo and the rest is history. He always knew he wanted to work with kids, and he knew there was a global need for teaching English, so he applied at many different companies, but met with a lot of rejection. One only wanted mammals, and another says his ears were too small. There was a big one that he almost got, but they said he wasn't extinct enough. It was hard for him.
Coco decided to volunteer at a well-known orphanage in his area, where he met another regular volunteer who happened to be a friend of a guy who was starting a new online English school and was looking for a mascot. That friend turned out to be BlingABC CEO Addison Chiao. After an interview, Addison liked what he saw and gave Coco the job.
He hit the ground running at Bling. It seemed like he could just do it all. The marketing team always relied on his good looks and photogenicity.
Oh, yes, work it, Coco, work it, yes. Oh, work it, twirl that tail, twirl that tail. One more time with the growl. Give it to me, Coco. Yes, yes. Now, take those glasses off, Coco. Take those glasses off, rip them off, Coco. And growl at the same time, just like that. Oh, yes, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, look at those big shiny teeth.
He was a vital asset to every team he worked with. He made a huge impact on the curriculum team.
No, I don't think that's right. Oh, I see, because it's a diphthong. The 2 sounds are actually 1 syllable. Coco, you're so smart.
He was integral in helping form our current superstar team.
Hi, Coco. Which one do you think? That's a good option.
To my band, 3 guys who play instruments.
Yes, I agree. It is really good.
Then disaster struck. Coco's 3rd older brother, Noko, filed a copyright claim against BlingABC, alleging that they used his image without his permission, and demanded a hefty sum. The case was settled out of court, but it prevented Bling from being able to use the original image of Coco in future advertising. Coco was crushed that his own family could resort to something so low.
He was hurt and he seemed so depressed around the office. I felt so bad for him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bling's response was to redesign Coco's image. After several attempts, it became what we know and recognize today.
At first, Coco was quite reluctant, but he slowly came around. He told me there was one moment that was pivotal for him when he was evaluating a class.
I love milk and cookies. What do you like, George?
I love you, Coco. I love you, Coco.
He remembered why he got into this business in the first place, and then fully embraced change and the future.
Shortly after, Coco used this rough experience in his life and began public speaking around the world in hopes to motivate and inspire people to reach for their dreams regardless of circumstances and/or setbacks.
I first saw Coco at his TED Talk, which changed my life forever. Afterward, I had the chance to meet him, and his energy and charisma were almost overwhelming. He gave me some advice that I used it to start my own Douyin channel to help others learn English. He really helped shape my success.
Today, Coco is one of the hottest mascots in the world, sought after by every major photographer, fashion designer, and advertising agency.
Coco, Coco, please, over here. Coco.
Can we take a picture?
Coco loves what he does and hopes to continue, and maybe one day pass the mantle on to his children.
So I expect him to continue doing great things at BlingABC.
It's my honor to work with someone so talented and dedicated who remains so humble.
Coco? What a legend. Always needed water. You know, I'll never forget the day that he told me that, he was a crocodile. So, kind of makes sense.
He does really set the example for all of us.
I don't know what we would do without Coco.